Hello, everyone. Welcome in. I hope everybody is doing well and doing good and having a good start of your week. This is your daily next 24 to 36 hours worth of energy, things you might experience over that time frame. And from when you watch, not when it's uploaded. And I think that's all really. Jeez, we're starting out right. Sorry, I burnt a whole lot of sage. I always do that before I go live. That's great. It's caught in my lungs. But anywho, okay. Let's get down to the messages, please. All right, angels and guides. Those are the highest good, please. What do we need to know for this time? What can we expect? Okay, here we go. What do we have coming in first? Kind of like coming right at you. Okay. What do we have? Taking myself. Garden of the Gate. The Piper. And Iris of the Rainbow. Okay. So we have, again, I don't know why I'm saying again. Okay, so we have this, it feels like dynamic. There is a masculine here, a Piper type person. We went through this before. Hey, Bailey, somebody who enjoys music or that's about the music. They're changing their mind about a gateway, which the gateway is like, in the next level, a new level. And it brings in some sort of hope because Iris of the Rainbow, this one talks about some hope here. And this could be the feminine that's just kind of looking this way, looking at the rainbow, looking at something here. And there's some form of truth that's being unmasked. Here, hey Jean, welcome in. Okay, so tell me about what this is. The Yes card. Somebody could be listening to some positive music right now. Upbeat. Good music, it feels like. You're just enjoying something. You might have a telepathic. Geez, my voice. I apologize for that. You might have a telepathic communication with this person or telepathy. And yeah, you do. That fell right out. The card, the soulmates, the all things. But it's like the right direction. No, that's One Direction. Okay, I don't know. It's weird. Somebody might be listening to One Direction. Who knows? But there's some temperance in this change. But it's all part of a strategy here. And what is happening? It's good fortune. It's unexpected. It's all of the things I want to say. Oh, no. I hope it's not mine. We've had some pretty wild storms over the last few days. And then I know that my internet was down for a couple of days too. So, yeah. And maybe it's because I'm hitting the table when I'm shuffling. Oh, I have little dots here so I can see. I don't know if you guys can hear me. All right, I'll keep trying to go with this, and if it keeps acting up, just let me know. Okay, so what is going on between these two people? Because there's definitely some hope here. Okay, so somebody's working. Somebody's working. And so that could be a thing where somebody's able to work and listen to music at the same time. Or somebody's working on music. Or they're just kind of, cleaning the house, listening to music. Okay. the Chariot. They're working on moving forward. There's some progression here. And it's a King of Cups. It's a supportive partner. There's a person here trying to be supportive. Okay, what's going on with the feminine? The High Priestess. Oh, Ten of Swords, Three of... Okay, so you have the High Priestess, which could be like hidden knowledge or something really into some spiritual stuff here. But having all the facts. I don't know why that's sticking out to me with this Ten of Books, which is like the Ten of Swords energy. But they have everything in this collaboration to make a plan. Establishing the roles of something here. On how to manifest something. Somebody might be really into the books. Learning, getting knowledge. Oh, okay, I see. They're learning. Somebody is learning about, I really want to say like somebody is somebody might be looking into like what twin flames are. So you might be doing like a deep dive into that. And I have no idea what is happening. It feels like that. Somebody's studying or looking at something, looking into something. And it's like they're trying to manifest something with this Magician here. Okay. And it feels like it's encountering two people. Tell me about that. So during this time frame, you've got somebody who's working. This could all just be you too, but just working on connections. No, there's somebody here. There's a masculine. They could be like reading street signs or figuring out directions. Okay, because this is a map. And then with the Chariot and all of that, it's like somebody's like working. They're trying to figure something out. While this one over here is getting some spiritual insight. So during this time frame, if you're finding like, I'm hearing like codes or something, you know, the signs. If you're finding like things about signs and stuff, the thing that's going on between the two of you is like, see, and even here it's saying like soul tribe and stuff. Somebody might be getting information or looking to see about everything. I don't know why I want to say it like that, but it feels like everything. And they're trying to, and that's even here. This is talking about hope and faith and the spiritual insight and all of that. And it's for hope. Well, you have another person over here trying to, I want to say something like Google Maps or something like that. But it just feels like trying to find the direction here. And my cards, wow. Sword of Truth, Inventor, and then you get communication. It's a mastermind. But it feels like gadgets and gadgets galore. Got one thing in the box? I got 20. But who cares? I want more. It's, oh my God. It's changing the narrative here. It's changing something. And okay, what's the point? What is the point of what I'm getting at? It feels like that's some background between these two. That's really what that feels like, is a little bit of a background and what everyone is doing during this time frame. So if you're the person in the mix that is like getting some, like, I mean, if you're here, you're watching this. So that could be the time frame where you're watching this and while you're watching this is going on with another person where they're like following a map and follow the yellow brick road, da, 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 but it's new territory for them. They are reading signs or they're trying to figure something out too. Okay, so we figured that all out, I think. Okay, so what is the point here? What do I need to know? It just feels like, I'm going to use this deck because it does feel like that. It feels like this is like more spiritual than I'm kind of saying here. I don't know. Okay, what is this? What do I need to know about this? Why is this important during this time frame? What is the point of going on, or what's happening here? It's a brand new beginning. Something, wow. And then you get the High Priestess again at the bottom. So it's the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. This is the beginning that you wanted. Because it goes from Ace of Pentacles is what you're wishing for, like somebody finally is putting in something that's tangible, and it gives you a 10 of Pentacles. And it comes with the High Priestess underneath that. Walking away. The Eight of Cups. This King of Pentacles. And they're going to tell you something. You're going to get a message from this person. This masculine. They're going to reach out. I have to reach out and touch somebody. They don't have to touch you. What I'm getting, they're going to reach out and like give you something. But it's the Empress. The Two of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So it is a Tower, that's for sure. You got the Tower, the Ace of Wands, and the Fool with the Moon. We are going into the full moon. And something is going to be reciprocated here. There's a lot of pentacles here. This could have to do with money. And so during this time frame, you could be just getting some insight or some knowledge of certain things that you're seeing or things that are happening. And all the while, this masculine is trying to follow a map. And all maps lead to this Empress. And needing to, I don't know why I'm getting things like handing off the baton or something like that. So Six of Cups. You've been waiting on this person anyway. And what happens after all of that? Between these two, what happens after this? The Ace of Pentacles. Wow. And Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. I mean, it feels good energy. It feels like really good energy. And it feels like I understand the assignment now. Then you can heal now. The Judgment. It feels like this masculine wants to heal things between this feminine. Of course, because she's that, yeah, some justice right there. It feels like for karma. And then Four of Wands. They want to, yeah, there we go. It's right there. The World, all of that. It feels like if nothing else, if this masculine has to walk away from something, they want to make sure that they heal things with you before any of that happens. And they give an offer. They bring in an olive branch. That's probably what the Ace of Pentacles is. And it just feels like a decision. They're trying to make a decision right now because you got the Two of Pentacles. And this person is really in their head about this, of what type of offer to bring, because it feels like they're kind of worried that you might get defensive or something. Wow, an unexpected offer. Six of Pentacles. So I guess what I want to say here is that during this time frame, you have a masculine and they're following some sort of map. And it's leading to you. And at the same time, something is going on and happening. And this might just, I don't know, it might be because there's lots of, is it? Because I'm hearing there's full moon energy around. I don't know. Are we really at the full moon? I don't know. But that's what I'm getting. And there's stuff going on to where the feminine is paying way more attention now to like spiritual stuff and doing like a deep spiritual dive is what I want to say. And it comes out where it leads to a Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles type of situation. It came out in two different decks. So I guess during this time frame, you can expect to hear from a masculine about an offer. They want to bring in an offer, whatever the offer may be during this time frame. Okay, I hope that made sense. Okay, so we'll move on to the next timing here. Gosh, and I'm hearing a lot of little chatter. I don't know what that is. Lots of little chatter. Okay. And I found too, I have to move all of my cards off this actual little spot right here within this little cube area, because if not, I always get confused. There's lots of energy around that. So, okay. Moving on to the next time frame, please. What do we have coming in after that? What do you expect to have happening? Okay. This one talks about feeling down. But then you got communication. The communication comes in. Wow, from this solace, this journey, and it's with the love. Love bug. Maybe I'm a love machine. But then you got Gilo the Slow. Feels like that's the dynamic. Somebody could be feeling down or something, and they get like a, I don't know, because it's like spirit coming in and kind of helping someone. They get communication that brings in some hope. Yeah, see, that's my whole point with the mice. This one here, this feminine, she could be under stress or feeling lost about something. Hey, Jazz, welcome in. And being stuck. And then some form of, what's the communication that comes in? What's the communication? And this could be that there's a feminine that's just having a bad day. There's a problem, or I mean, there's a problem solver. It comes in, it's something comes in, this communication, it brings in the hope. That was my point of what I was saying here. But it feels like somebody comes in with like a helpful idea of some sort that easily removes an obstacle for this feminine, helps this feminine get unstuck. Okay, so what's going on here with this man? And I say masculine because it's soulless. That's masculine energy. There's the message. It's the writer. It's a journeyman. It feels like it's deeper than what I'm saying, but you've got the Singer of Chalices, which is like the Ace of Cups. And they are, wow, they've got a lot of emotion. The solution. Maybe it's the masculine that brings in the message of a solution here. And it's like they're trying to unlock something. They're trying to be helpful, is what I want to say. There's a helpful fixer in the bunch. And they're magnets. This is okay. You're drawn to this person. You got the magnets with the dolphins. This is effective communication. Wow, which brings in some balance. This person is an emperor. If you have a big, heavy question on your mind, the answer is yes. And then you get the trophy. So, what is that? You've got a emperor. Wow, with the phoenix. That fell right on my arms. And no way. That came back out. You could be away from this person at this time. Because you got the hermit. And it feels somebody might be feeling like displaced, or something was like forced to change, or something like that. Somebody just feels like uprooted. But you're winning. At the same time, there's a trophy in this. It's the fish. Somebody could be feeling that all their resources are, yeah, and it's the judgment. See, somebody's judgment here is that they feel like they're alone, but you're not. And it almost feels like in that moment when you're feeling like you're alone, this person reaches out to you because they can feel your energy. They know when something's wrong. Something here. Nine of Cups, right in the middle of me shuffling. Okay, what's happening here? It just feels like somebody had, and this is just a moment in time. This isn't, like that. It doesn't feel like it's like that. It just feels like you might be having this could be confirmation to you that you're having like a moment or something like that where you're just feeling stuck. And then when you're feeling that way, this person reaches out, this emperor reaches out to you, and then it's like it all connects. Like, oh, okay, that's my confirmation. It is this person. Or they help you with the solution to get something moving in your finances. Something like that. Tell me about this situation. What are you be looking for during this time? Somebody wants to work with you. The Three of Pentacles. It was like a collaboration. Studying, watching. Been watching you, watching me, and I know you. They want to reciprocate. It goes from 3 Pentacles to 6 of Pentacles. You could just be feeling down about something, and this person knows it. So they reach out, and it's like, here you go. Here's some of my ideas. Here's some of my pentacles. So during this time frame, you've got somebody that's coming into your energy. What are they talking about? Because it's a message. You get like the message. And they want to reciprocate with you. So show me what that looks like. You might be looking out of a window, trying to figure out what you're going to do. And Temperance. It's like spirit comes through. Wow. Spirit comes through. You've got something that is divinely guided, the world, and the death card. And it brings you forward to the Empress. Holy mollies. So the Emperor comes in to, I don't want to say rescue that Empress. I don't want to say that. But it's kind of like you might be gazing and looking out the window or something, and something comes through to where it shifts and changes something, and then you start to feel back into your full Empress energy. I mean, and even Empresses have like bad days. This came out. Somebody might bring you a pentacle. A pentacle can be anything, guys. It literally can be anything. It could be money, but it could be anything. It feels like a bit, I don't want to say knowledge, because it's not knowledge. It's a pentacle, which is something that's tangible. And they bring something forward. This might just be the thing that's been missing. And it feels like you get up and you like, feels like now I can handle my day. This could be something as simple as you can't find your shoe and you need to leave the house. And somebody comes in and helps you find your shoe. I don't know. I'm making light of it, but it might just be something that actually shows up that's tangible. What is the Temperance and the High Priestess coming out together? Show me what that is, because you're just looking out the window. And it feels like, right, I'm hearing, have a little faith in me. So that could be what it is. You're looking, somebody could be looking out the window, and as they're looking out the window, it's kind of like, because they're feeling down up until this point. Maybe there's too many bills. Maybe there's too much of something. And somebody is just like looking out the window, like, you know, how is this, or, you know, what, however it plays out. And then a spirit shows up. Show me what that looks like with Temperance and the High Priestess. Okay, there's the block. Feels like, hold on a minute. What is this? This message. Juggling. If you move, okay, if you move all things through love here, that feels weird to say it like that. Going with the flow, moving in that direction. Because I did see it, but I felt like it wasn't right to take it. I seen the 5 of everything. See, it's overthinking this. Don't overthink this. Yeah, and see, there's the 9 of Wands again. I just seen that with the 5 of Wands, but I didn't feel like I was supposed to take those. King of Wands, 10 of Swords, 2 of Swords. This honestly feels like messages that you might be saying to yourself. And you're blocking something because you feel like you're tied to something. And then something comes in. To like move something forward. Okay, let me do this again. Because I feel like the messages are getting jumbled now. Okay, tell me again, what is the Temperance and High Priestess? What is that? It's a hidden message. It's the book. Feels like going into the unknown. Have a little faith in me. Oh, my voice just totally cracked. I'm not a singer. What is this? It's new hope. It's a clear vision. It's an opportunity. And it's like you're the author. Wow. With the, you might get some form of communication while you're looking out the window. You could hear like a ding, like an email came in, or some form of written communication, a text, as you're looking out the window. And it's kind of like, why did I ever question that? It's the magnifying glass. It's a document. And it's the story of love. It feels like it's oh my gosh, bring it back. Just had it on the tip of my tongue. It feels like a moment or something. It's an event that happens in that moment that changes things. And you've got the balance. Everything's going to be all right. A leap of faith. That's what it is. It's a leap of faith. So I just spent so much time trying to figure out what it was I was talking about here. But it does feel like in that moment, you realize like somebody or even spirit is saying, have a little faith in me. Everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to work out just right the way it's supposed to. Feels like a trusting moment. And when you do that, it brings in this hope. And what's going on at that time is you're just looking out the window. And it could be something as simple as you're looking out your window and then all of a sudden a little birdie shows up on your ledge to be like, oh, okay, that's comforting. And it brings you back to your, the nurturing self, which is like the Empress energy. Where it's like, okay, everything is going to be all right. Wow. And I said that and I didn't even realize because I was putting my cards away and this card was sticking out, which I know is a Lightseers deck. It's the Empress, as I was just saying that. So that's the point. You could be feeling like lost in the shuffle of the day or emotions or something like that. And something brings you back to, letting yourself know that it's going to be okay. Okay. So I'll leave that part at that and not dig too much into that because you'll know when it happens, when it ends up coming through, you'll be able to tell during that time frame. All right. What about overnight? We have coming in for overnight energy. All these cards are sticking. All right, overnight. What do we have for overnight energy, please? Heavy. There's like heavy manifestation here. Changing the mind. This is about like a fairy going in one direction and then mid-thought changes their mind. And there's big potential here with the Roar. We got the Dark Lady. When is I'm going to Google it. Because I need to know, because it keeps coming to me. Just 1 second. Seriously? My app wants to freeze right at this moment. Maybe somebody else might know too as I'm trying to use the Google. I know it's in a couple days. The full moon. Okay. That makes sense. It's in 3 days. So we are in the feelings of it because it's always like 3 days before. I always wonder that thought because from what I've learned, it's 3 days before, 3 days of, and then 3 days after. So does that mean, and it goes with the same with the new moon. Why am I talking so much about the moon? We have them every month. It feels like something with this one is going to be significant. So somebody might just be really pulling in the energy. You might see it tonight and just start pulling it in, harnessing it. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. Okay, tell me about this. And you might be laying down and then you feel like this burst of energy and you sit right up. Oh gosh, now I'm hearing that Bruno Mars talking to them. I can't hit that note, so I'm not even going to try. But you know what I'm saying. You might be talking to the moon. The Fool. Okay, this is definitely happening overnight because in all of these pictures, the background is dark, except for what's in the center. Okay. A King of Cups. What? There's an offer. I mean, you might be sitting there. Okay. So for some of you who have, like, you know, a person there, you might sit up. You don't have, this could be anything, anybody, whatever. But you might have been sleeping or something like that, and something wakes you up or something happens in it, and you sit right up. And then it's kind of looking like somebody comes in and offers you something to drink, like offers you a glass of water or something. They bring you water. And then what? You get the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. Okay, that's the Ten of Wands. And then it's the Queen of Cups. Okay. What am I talking about? It's kind of like, I mean, this could have been a dream. It could be anything. I don't know. I just know that how it's looking to me is like wanting to hide, or this King of Cups comes in and like comes over you. And I have no idea. Let me see. It's always, I'm telling you guys, if you look back, I've been noticing that. It's always like the last two, like once I get to like the overnight messages, I get confused. What is this? Okay, it's being heard. Some announcement to make. Being bold. What is happening? This woman. What is this? Misleading. Money. Hold on, let me figure out what this is first before I speak about it. What's happening? Unexpected. Something is open-ended. It's unexpected. You got two cards here that are talking about something that's unexpected. Back to back. You might get some unexpected money. What? And it plants a seed. Okay. It's for protection of something that's going to develop over time. It's good. It's supposed to be good. And it's the head of the pack. Okay. Wait a minute here. Wow. I was going to say, wait a minute. No, this might be something big. It brings in major opportunity for you. So it feels like overnight something might happen. Hey, your Empress. And then you got yes. You got the yes card. And then this Emperor. There might be a turning point that happens overnight. And that's what this energy is. Like there's something's going one way and something changes. So now I feel like a bunch of people are going to go and check their bank accounts in the morning. I don't know what it is, but it does feel like that. It feels like you might get an unexpected amount of unexpected. Again, they flipped over my hand. Unexpected, something that you desire, but it helps you with your journey. It could be your independence, prosperity. Weird. But it feels like so you can make some stable changes. If you have something that you need to help, or okay, wait, turn it down a little bit. That could be what you're trying to manifest with the moon. When I said, there's something about the moon and all that, you could be putting it out there, or you might have already done that, where it's like something with helping along the journey here. And it feels like it comes in the form of money. I'm not kidding. It does feel that way. And you put it out there, and then unexpectedly, boom, you get the rider. You get news that you can achieve a goal, that you get the green light. You get a green light on, wow. And it's because of the double rainbow, which is a divine intervention. It talks about ascension and all of that. And something comes through the tree. Whatever this is that happens overnight, it's meant to evolve you. It has to do with, like, it could be like a little reward because of your personal growth. And I just seen the moon again and all of that. It just feels like something in the moonlight is going to change something for you. And I don't want to like keep draining what it is that I'm saying here. But whatever happens, it puts you in the direction to get something going and moving forward for you. Whether it be the energy that you may need or the money that you may need, it's something that happens. Deep, deep. I don't know. That might be confirmation. I have no idea. I'm just saying something comes in and happens overnight for you. Okay. That was interesting. And it helps with the partnership, I want to say. Too, which is weird. I don't know why I want to say that. Oh, okay. Yeah, there might be that. Mm-hmm. It's good. It feels like, and if you need a partner, it might be a partner that's coming through. It's just whatever it is it's pure potential that's coming through overnight. And you might experience that or see that type of thing that happens for you. Okay. All right. And last one, what do we have right before we come back? What can you tell me? Any other messages we need to know? Any other messages, please? Lady of the Harvest. She's tired. It's like tired, worn out. You could be missing somebody. The Lady of the Harvest, she's busy handling everything, but it's like she's had to cut down her harvest. And then you could be longing for, this could be two different females. What is this? No, it's all about love. Love given, love received. And here's unconditional love. This feels like the same person. It doesn't feel like a different person. It doesn't feel like two. It feels like it's harvest time. Yeah. Well, and then she's tired. I mean, this could be if, somebody out there, smokes or, something like that. I mean, she kind of looks like that. I can't show it fully. My camera won't focus, but she's busy. She's got a lot of stuff around her. A lot of people, a lot of things. Busy, busy, busy like a bee. And then Lagunas, that's the Laum, not Lagunas. That's the Laum, which is, unconditional giving and receiving. And then you've got love given is love received. So what's the point of all this? I'm not getting any other cards. Somebody could just be in their feelings, but it's lovey feelings. The journey. Crouch. You're going to receive something. What is it that you're going to receive? What is this? Okay, news travels fast. Somebody's a chatterbox. But you win. Your reputation wins over something. I did see the Soul Shrinker, but I didn't take it out of the deck. I don't know why. And that could be why she's feeling this way too, where she's just tired. But it feels like because there's somebody that's there. It's Bird on the Wire, which talks about talking behind somebody's back or secrets or untrustworthy or something. But then it's like you get the trophy, the windy road, and it comes with the stars. Feels like I wouldn't even, okay, I just flew a card all the way on the floor. Hold on one second. It's the hornet's nest. Somebody might, it feels like, right, because love given is love received. So this feels like however you deal with this, it creates something. But it does fill out. It does feel like if somebody was gossiping or somebody was talking or doing something behind your back or something like that, it's like all actions have consequences here. I don't know why why we even care. What is this? The message. You're going to get a message of somebody doing something. And a part of me just feels this energy of, why do we care? We don't really care. Because it's like you have no idea this is going on. And it feels like, so when it's, okay, I see what's kind of going on here. It feels like when you get this message of some sort, because you're just minding your own business. You're taking down your own harvest. You're trying to kind of put out this energy of loving energy. And because you know what you put out comes back into you. You're trying to stay in that energy. It feels like you get some sort of message of something here from somebody else. And it feels like embracing the factor of knowing your attitude means everything. How you respond to this. It feels like stay calm, cool, and collective. That's how you're going to win in this. Because see, some people aren't even worth the energy of even responding. And it's kind of like somebody could have met you on like what is it I'm saying? Like in a bad moment or something. And we have that. We have bad moments. Anyway, it's kind of like you're tired, you're drained or something like that. And then somebody reaches out and just adds to it. And then you might feel kind of like this in the lounge place where there's kind of like a, you want to be unconditional and loving and all of this, that, the other, but somebody kind of pulls something negative out of you. So you respond and then you go and you take the time out to reflect like, oh, I should have said it this way or I should have said it that way. I don't know. But it feels like how you respond to this is going to change it and it's going to leave it this way. Where this is the ghee, this is the happy energy here, but it feels like just to let you know that, yeah, you're going to be celebrating something. With friends, with all of that, remembering. When this comes in, it feels like a message from spirit to just kind of be lighthearted about it because it's nothing. It's really nothing. It's just somebody wants to have some conflict or whatever. And it's just kind of like you're just going to go on your journey and this isn't going to do anything. I hope I'm explaining that correctly. Yeah, you have many opportunities. There's many possibilities. Resources. support. You have lots of support. And it just feels like somebody might be, okay, so that makes sense too. Yeah, and I'm seeing the likely underneath the deck where, you know, everybody has haters. You know, if you don't have haters, then you're not doing something right, basically. And that's kind of what this kind of feels like, is that you're doing something, you're tired, you're something like that because you've been working. This could be that you've been working all day long. And it just feels like somebody's, I don't want to say the jealous card or not. I don't know what it is. But they just kind of come in to try and rain on your parade or something. It's like they want to sting you or create something like that. And your message could easily be like, no, I'm moving away from that. And it feels like it doesn't even affect you. But it's just kind of giving you like some sort of heads up, I guess I want to say, that this person is coming. And so, yeah, they're doing too much. Somebody's going to be doing too much. Commitment and relaxing. The breaking point, backlash, ready to release it. So it feels like whoever this person is that might be coming in to create some sort of thing for you, it feels like just washing it away. But it's probably because it's ready to be released. So if this is the person that's like in your friend group, or that is just, wow, you got Wheel of Fortune, the Master with the broken vase. This whole situation with this person, it has supposed to have been released a long time ago. It's like a divine intervention. They come in and create thunderstorms. And it's like after, yeah, and then you got the beehive. This is a person that may come in and creates a storm or does something like that. And then it's like, after speaking to them, it's like you regret what you said or something like that. But it's because it's what they're doing all the time. And it feels like letting them go. Fireworks. This could be anybody. I mean, you've got the roses, which could be like affection or something like that. They're attached. And then you got the word no. They're attached with no. They bring in some sort of something heightened emotions. This person has a way of accelerating your emotions. And it just, no, it feels like let them go. It honestly does. Whoever this person is that comes in to try to do something before we come back, it feels like they're just trying to come in and just, I seen a meme or a reel where it was like, before work makes you have a bad day, make them have a bad day first. And then it's just like a little skit. And that's kind of what this feels like, is somebody's having a bad day. So they want to come in and just, make you have a bad day. It's not worth your energy. It's really not. Because at the end of it all, if I take all of this energy off, you're left with this. And just remembering what you give is what you get. She's happy. She's filled with the glee and all of that. And it feels like that's kind of what's going to happen. So Spirit's just reminding you that when this person comes in with something that's kind of like, and you're going to receive, I don't know what that is. What is she going to receive, though? I mean, it feels like you're going to receive this. Love given, love received. You're going to receive some sort of glee here. The King of Pentacles. It's kind of like I'm going to open my wallet to you. Eight of Pentacles. Wow, you might. It feels like you're going to, but see, and that's kind of how Spirit works, too. They work with things that are tangible, and it could be money. I don't know. It just feels like it's abundance of things. Three of Wands. You can expect that coming in. And the Empress. And it helps the Empress move forward. Yeah, it just, what the truth is. Wow, with all of this new beginning stuff. Wow, that's all at the bottom of the deck. Oh my gosh. I shuffled this deck. And at the bottom, these two cards came out, which is the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. You're just going to stay in that energy and continue to work. And it's bringing in your Empress energy. And moving forward, because you know what you have coming forward to you, the Three of Wands, what's coming in, it's your manifestations here with the Magician, which is just, again, Six of Swords. Moving forward, having that faith, telling yourself that with the Ace of Swords. And it gives you the number 44 could be relevant too, but it's the Four of Swords and the Four of Wands. Everything's good. Everything is all right. And it feels like I wouldn't even, that's just the, I want to say something like that's just a blimp or a glimpse or something like that. And you're going to continue to stay. Fat the Footer is a very grounded energy. You got your feet on the ground. You're not even going to deal with that person. It feels like I wouldn't even give them any sort of energy. It's just kind of like, okay, you're the wasp. You're the bee. But be careful if you have bees in your area because you might get stung. Why would I say that? Well, maybe that is a public service announcement. I don't know. So, okay. I am going to, I guess, leave that there. And we'll see what happens. But thank you guys so much for coming in and for watching today. I will try and come back on for some questions and see how that goes for everybody and to get back into the flow of everything. So thank you guys so much and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.